This week, Republican Representative Barry Loudermilk of Georgia became the 29th Republican to announce, you know what? I'm done. I am not going to stay here. I am not going to seek re-election. I am effectively going to retire, said Republican Representative Barry Loudermilk of Georgia, because, in his own words, he wants to spend more time doing stuff for the community. Which I would actually think, as a representative of that community in Washington, D.C., you're in a position to do more for the community than if you're just walking around and doing stuff. But sure, whatever. Whatever excuse you want to give us as to why you're bailing the sinking ship. So, with Loudermilk, 29 Republican members of the House of Representatives in the past year announcing retirements or resignations. Now, Loudermilk is going to serve the rest of his term. He's not going anywhere just yet, just kind of like Vern Buchanan from Florida announced, I'm retiring, but I'm going to serve it out. But as we have seen in the past, it doesn't always play out that way. Because once these folks announce their retirement, they got nothing left to lose, right? The race begins for somebody to replace them in this year's midterms. So some of them will get to the point, maybe in the summertime, and be like, you know what? I'm enjoying this giant break I'm getting from work. I only have 4 months left. I'm not going back. Like, y'all can go to hell. You got an election coming up. Just deal with that. I'm not coming back. And typically, the vacation, the big recess takes place in August. So if any of these Republicans that have announced their retirements do decide that, maybe after the next break, I know they got a big one coming up for spring break soon, that, I just don't want to go back. The House of Representatives, the Republican majority, can only afford to lose, 2 or 3 votes on any given issue. So if you get 2 or 3 of these Republicans who've announced they're not seeking re-election, and again, we got 29 of them, so statistically, there's a good chance at least a couple of them are going to be like, you know what, I'm bowing out early. We could end up with a Democratic majority in the House before we even get to the midterms. Now, I got to tell you, I don't want people getting too optimistic. There's only like a 1% chance that could happen, and that's being a little generous. But it's not a 0% chance that it could happen. But these Republicans see the writing on the wall. And it's not just that, we're going to lose this one election. It's bigger than that, right? You don't end decades-long careers because you're afraid that some of your coworkers are not going to win this one election cycle. It's a sea change. It's a shift. It's whatever you want to call it, but it is monumental and it's much bigger than just one election cycle. These are Republicans looking at their own party, looking at the hatred the public has for their own party, and realizing this isn't going to change after November. This isn't going to change after Trump leaves office. This is almost a permanent shift in the way the public views our very corrupt, corporate-friendly party that only caters to the top 1%. I'm screwed. I gotta go. That's what's happening with the Republican Party. So when you see stories like this, when you see these Republicans jumping ship, it's not just because this is going to be a bad cycle. It's because they realize their entire party is going down and they don't want to be a part of that. So that's what's actually happening with this. Skeets here says, have you seen the town halls? The narrative is not strong when you have lost your livelihood. Combine that with SS-style tactics, and they're going to be barbecued. I haven't seen footage from any town halls, but I imagine, probably not going well because, as I pointed out a week or so ago, you have Republicans that are defending Donald Trump's economic policies, everything that this guy has done. And the voters know it's not true. The voters know that Donald Trump is full of crap when he tells them prices have gone down when they have to buy things on an almost daily basis and they see the price have gone up. So it's a hard sell when you have to go and tell people to their faces that what they're experiencing is not real. It's a Democrat hoax, right? They don't buy it because they're living it and they know what's actually happening. So we will hopefully see more of these town halls. I would love to see, more clips of it. But as we get into the real campaign season, it's going to be brutal for these Republicans. They can either throw Trump under the bus and try to distance themselves or double down on his talking points and piss off all the voters. Two very not great options for them, but they're going to have to choose one. Thanks for watching, and if you are not already subscribed to the channel, please do so, and do not forget to like and comment and share widely among your friends.